Okay, now, what are we now? This one is the Basilica of St. Paul outside of the wall. Look, what a gorgeous facade of this. This is a mosaic, it's not a painting. What we have on top, in the center we do have Jesus' blessing, right? On left we do have Peter with the two keys, and on the right instead we have Paul with a sword, because he was beheaded. On the bottom instead, we do have the four evangelists, Mark, Matthew, John, and Luke. That's why even we have the four palm trees into this garden here. That's the man, Paul, the doctor, Dr. Gentium, that means the professor of the people, the sword, always. Now, what about the age of this basilica? Well, from the 67 AD, when Paul was beheaded, the Christians, they built on top of his tomb, what? A kind of a church to commemorate. Even everybody wanted to be very close by him. And during the time, we started from the 4th century AD, what happened? The Constantine first, the man who built the three basilicas in Rome, very important, St. Paul, this one, St. Peter and St. John, he wanted to enlarge the church built first by the Christians. And then we do have another one, Theodosius, who enlarged it more and more. This church today is like the size when Theodosius on 380 AD, he built that. So about size, this one is the second in the world. Of course, the second of St. Peter Basilica is in the Vatican. Beautiful, isn't it?
So Paul's tomb is still here? They moved
Yes.
to the Vatican?
Now we can see here. Paul is here. Okay, this way, please. What can I have here? Before getting in, we do have this door. This is called the Pauline door. I'm sorry. The door we're watching now, before getting in, is called the Holy Door. Why? Well, we do have on top, look, John Paul II. When, on the bottom line, Anno Magni Jubilei, that means the year of a jubileum. Double M means the 2000. 2001, it was celebrated in Rome, the jubileum. What that means? Christian Catholic, they think that gonna receive going through this door, of course followed by the communion, confession, the mass and everything. They're gonna receive like a special indulgence. What is an indulgence? It's like a special forgiveness about sins we did. And the jubileum is celebrated every 25 years. It used to be in the past like 100 years, then 33, and now 25. So who's going to be the next pope who's going to celebrate that? Who knows? Maybe Francis is still 78, so who knows? But the last time was John Paul II. They're going to open the door. Now in every basilica they're going to open the door, not only this one. Look at this. We have a Peter here. They go to the two keys. Okay, once again, before getting in, we do have this door. It's very special because on this one, we do have described what? Life of Saul, because his first name was not Paul, was Saul. And this man was a Jewish who persecuted so much the Christians. That's what we're going to have on top of this door. You see that? Saul is the man on left. He's holding the habits, the tunics of those people. Instead of stoning the man on the knees, his name is Stephen. Stephen is the first martyr ever in the history of the Christian Catholic Church. It is celebrated on December 26th, the day after Jesus Christ's birthday. So, what happened to Saul? Well, he was going direction to the Damascus, and that's what happened to him. He fell from his horse because he got the voice of God telling him, "Why are you persecuting me?" So he fell from the horse. He lost his sight 3 days. His friend Ananias took him to Damascus back, and after 3 days he got his sight back. He left Israel, he went through Malta, and after Malta he arrived into Rome. In Rome, who met? Paul met Peter. They've been in jail together. And the hand of Paul, which one was? Well, he was beheaded. Here we go. This one is. We do have inside of this church what? We do have the chains of Paul. Okay? And now we get in. Please.
Where was he beheaded? Was he beheaded in Israel? Was he...
All right. No, it was beheaded close by here. We have a place called the Three Fountains Church, because we believe that right after he had touched the ground 3 times, the water came out. It's called the Three Fountains Church. The Christians, they carry his body here, and they bury his body here. It's inside of the church. And the head, what is that gone? In St. John. So 2 different locations. At that time, they were considered like a holy relics, part of the body. You ready? Andiamo. Ooh.